everyone, welcome to my tutorial. Today I'm teaching you how to navigate your computer using PowerShell commands instead of clicking around manually in File Explorer. I just learned this stuff, so I'm going to break down exactly what confused me and how to fix it. We're going to go over commands such as cd, which is the change directory command, the make directory command, which is mkdir, and also the remove directory command, which is rmdir, and as well as a few oopsies here and there's and things that hopefully can help you navigate your computer a little bit faster. So, say for example, right now you can see that I'm in my C drive, which is a general overview of my files within my computer. This is great, but it's not really helpful because I really want to get to a very specific type of file. This is where the commands I'm going to show right now is going to help. So, first one is cd, which means simply change directory. So, the first thing we're going to learn about is how to move up and down the file tree through cd. So I can start off with super simple. I can go cd users and then build we in, and then we can do cd c because that's me, and then we can do cd happy chicken. Ugh. And now we're in happy chicken. Super duper simple, happy, great stuff. So when I do start space period, there's a little bonus. Boom, we can open our little chicken up right there. Look at that cute stuff, so sweet. Aw. And then yeah, so we got up to happy chicken, but that took a little bit of time entering each and every one of those words, which is pretty valid. So let's go backwards. So when we do cd period period, we actually go back. So one level, and then we go cd dot dot, we go back one more level, cd dot dot, cd dot dot, we go back up one level. So we can do actually the whole command in C by saying C semicolon backspace users backspace c backspace happy chicken. Oh, I forgot to add the cd, lol. It is much harder to talk and speak than you think it is. And now we're back in happy chicken. Super awesome stuff. Let me do clear so we have a fresh screen, and boom, like that. Awesome. But you know, you can do that with or without the C. It doesn't really matter. Not that I know, but like I can even just do straight up. When I do cd back cd back cd back, I can just do backslash users backslash sleeve backslash happy chicken. But I forgot to put the cd. So then you do boom, boom. So we can just do copy by right clicking and pasting and enter. So that's awesome and all. Now we know that cd back and what it does, or cd dot dot. Now, like from this, say for example, I want to show you a common oopsie. We know how to get to happy chicken, but what if we had something that had space in between? Now this is where we're going to learn the importance of parentheses. Now, say I make it all the way over there. I go, okay, this is lit, TBH, like the whole thing with getting there super quickly. Now, I'm going to show you what happens when we do a very specific type of thing. Now, I have a thing called, whatchamacallit, I'm forgetting, I'm blanking, I'm super tired. Talking pickle, was it talking pickle? Oh no, cucumber photos. I do this, it's gonna give me a fat error because I have a big old fat space in here and I didn't put any parentheses. So if I take the same thing and I paste it in here and then I add my little parentheses and I go enter, boom, we just changed the whole game. Now I'm back in cucumber photos. I do start space period enter, and we can look at all our crazy spicy pictures of our cucumbers, which is pretty creepy. But you know what? Say for example you got some dignity. You don't want people to see you having a cucumber photo directory. Well, lucky for you, we're now going to learn about the remove and make directory commands. So we do rmdir. But the thing is, in order to get there, we have to get out of cucumber photos. Because, like, to get rid of something, you can't be inside of it, right? That's like, I want to give you a very real life equivalent analogy. Like, say for example, I have to get rid of a trash bag. I can't be inside of the trash bag and then also take it out, right? I have to be outside of the trash bag in order to take it out. So if this is what we're trying to get rid of, we have to get out of it. So click cd dot dot back, and now we're back in our main file tree, like one step above. So this is nested in here. So now when we do rmdir parentheses cucumber photos, notice how I'm using parentheses because there's a space in here. We click enter, boom. We're slapped with a big warning from PowerShell being like, hey, 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 hey. You remember those spicy cucumber photos? Now, usually this doesn't happen if you have nothing in the file. It doesn't really care. But it recognizes that there are possible photos, that the cucumber photos has children, which is just the photos of the actual cucumbers. So for a file, from a technical sense, the children are really just the files nested inside of our main file. So the photos in cucumber photos file, or like things like that, right? So we're just gonna click Y because we're so for real. Like we're done. We're not gonna look at cucumber photos no more. Boom. When we do CD parentheses cucumber photos and then parentheses and we click enter, it's gonna say it doesn't exist because we've just wiped it off the face of the planet with our remove directory cucumber photos command. But say for example, life's getting weird again. You know what I mean? You still want to make directories with cucumber photos because you're strange like that. You just simply do mkdir, and that's make directory, and then do cucumber photos 2 because we're original like that. And then boom. That's how it happens. Last write time, length time. And so when we go to cd parentheses cucumber photos 2 parentheses enter, and then we do start space period enter, well, some things just never change, just like your sick and twisted fantasies. And yeah, so we learned a couple of things. We learned about whatchamacallit, we learned about change directories. We learned about making directories and also removing directories, the importance of spaces and parentheses, and generally how to go up and back, like back and forth between the file tree using the cd or the cd dot dot or change directory and change change directory period command. I hope this was of some help. If you have any questions, please make sure to comment, like and subscribe, do whatever the YouTube people tell you to do, and enjoy your life. Thank you. Bye bye. And make sure to stay tuned for our next, a little bit more in-depth tutorial in which talks about basically being able to navigate hundreds of different files nested within these files. Super interesting stuff. Hope to teach some more.